So I'm going to sit at my sewing stage now. I've got a gingery type thread. This is a sim thread, and I have just made myself a sim thread of the same spool thread for the bottom, because I don't want any white or different colours going in. So I'm just, Pipa Perfect, lining that up and plopping it in as we go. So I've got my bobbin in. Now I'm putting on, because mine changes from mode to mode. So I'm just going to plop on my embroidery foot. Okay, hopefully. I'll go with nails, and then using my little screwdriver, whack it nice and tight. Now I've changed, if I break this up, I've changed it over to embroidery mode. I'm going to go and pick it up now. So I put my USB stick in, which has got my thing on it, I hope. It's always in USB 2, embroidery folder. Let's look down. It's got to be under Lovelock. Bound to be. Make so much first gingerbread. Okay, what have we got? Oh, that's my fourth. Yep, so that's him. He's the only one on there at the moment. So now I'm going to continue. Say okay to that, and I am going to continue at the moment loading my thread. If you don't mind, lock it out. Move my needle up, because somehow that has not moved up right. Move my needle up, and didn't want to go, you little thingy-me-bob. Yeah, so just load my needle, get rid of anything, get that out of the way. That's great. So we're ready to go in that respect. Take it off a lock if you don't mind. The very first things I'm going to do are going to be in ginger. So I got my ribbon, my sparkly ribbon, and my ginger pieces to go with it, ready to make. Put everything else out of the way. Lift my foot. We are off for this, that and the other, aren't we? What's wrong with you? Have I? Oh, it's my fault. That tight. Right. Okay. Now, now I can whack that, put on my hoop. Right. So there's my hoop attached. Everything's ready to go. Everything's solid. Everything's held down. And the first stitch, as we know on this, in the gingery type, I'm going to switch it over so it's just the outline and say start, because this is just going to tell me the first step. First round is placement. Second round, I'm keeping the same colour, is, well, I'll press it. It's just showing me the centre of the head, and I'll just cut a little bit of thread off there. Jesus. So, cut that little bit of thread off, so it does give you the marker of where I need to attach my ribbon. Okay, and I'm making sure my ribbon is, you know, together with this loop and held nice and firmly. You could sellotape it down and then do it, but I know that if I just hold it, my fingers out of the way of the needle and say start, it is actually going to hold it down for me, so that's good enough. Again, I'll just cut that teeny bit, so that bit Bob is held down in the middle of his hat, right? Very happy with that. So the next thing I need to do is to find a bit of fabric, which is not that one, maybe this one. Find a bit of fabric that is big enough to encompass the whole design, which that one is, yeah? So now I put my felt down and I press the next stage. Which is just sewing down the outline of the gingerbread boy. Okay, now I need to change my threads, and I want a green. Looking for a green, darky green if you don't mind. Well, Christmas green. Now I reckon that is a Christmas green. So just threading up my 1, 2, 3, 4. Just threading up my Christmas green. Bringing it down, bringing it in, up and down and in. Okay, lock it out, beat it round, whack it in, cut it off, so we're all ready to go. Make sure I got a little bit of a trail, say okay, right, fine. So the next stitch, I might just pull that back a bit so I can lose that end. The next stitch, as you can see, is the Florentine stitch we made for his little cap. Well, that looks lovely. So the next thing it shows me on my programme is I got to do a white. Now, I do like, I could do silver. No, I am going to use my favourite. I don't know why. It is my favourite, but it's Superior Threads Magnifico Pearlized White, and I do love it for everything. So whack that in, whack that over, thread it, get rid of the excess, pull that out. Oh, little tiny bit of excess on that green. That's fine. Get the lock off, say start, and off we go. I'm going to stop it right there so that I can just pull up this excess white tail and get rid of it before it gets messed up with the rest of the stitching. So let's let that stitch out. Okay. I just whipped in this black cord to do his eyes with. Okie dokie, so needle's not in the right place. Oh, I haven't. Oh, I did kick off, so yeah, here we go. So black in, ready to go, lock off, and I'm just gonna really cut that in half and say when I'm hoping that the tail end has disappeared. If not, it means I've got more cutouts to do. I bring this around the bottom to give it some sort of anyway, start. So where are we starting? Let's put my X on. Oh, now this is not the order in which I stitched it, or in which we actually in which we decided to program, but it's like everything. The machine decides, well, actually, you're better off starting here. So that's what it does. That's what it does. The machine software is very, very clever, and it will work it out for you. It will just go, well, this is your best option. Oh, God, it took that in. This is the eyebrows going on. And then that'll be the end of our black. I can already see a couple of threads I need to cut. So that's stitch out marker 7. Right, okay. Bring it forward. So, no, that hasn't even cut. That's bad. Right, okay. Well, I'm going to cut that off. I'm going to pick up this outlying thing. Have I got any more? No, I can't see any more. Okay, so next thing you want to do is move for the nose. Now, what did I think I would do for the nose? Have I got a light, I gotta look through my stuff now. Have I got a light-ish movie pink? No, not up on there, but maybe I have over here. Oh yeah, I got one. Ow, shitty bags. I found one. Well, it's not, when you bring it under light, it's not as smooth as you'd like it to be. It's about the best I'm going to get. It may look candy pink on here, but I think with the background, it's going to come out more mauve, yeah? Now, I can't put it on top because I got one, so I am going to have to slide it onto my wibbly wobbly. Okay, and make sure... Oh, this is the hard part now. To make sure... Oh, take it off. Rewrap it. This is what annoys me, but rewrap it down the bottom end. Because I only want a certain amount hanging. Rewrap it down the bottom end and then pop it back on. With a good stopper on it. Before I let it go, let it come over the top and bring it in and bring it round and bring it down. We need to have a whole video on about the way you actuate your threads. So lock out, needle up, light on. Yeah, in you go. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. That's that threaded. Lock off and we're ready to go on his nosy. I just wanted this pink to be less pink than his cheek pinks are going to be. Okay, bit as if he got a cold nose. That was the effect I was looking at. So wrap that back up and that can go away because I'm not going to use that again. And the next thing I want to do now is I'll bring in one of my big boys. You know, when I say big boys, I buy, you know, things that I use most often, I buy in 5,000 yards. So they are big spools that are on my spool tree. Okay, so just bring that in. Load that up. Thank you very much. This is a bit, cut that tail quite short. Oh, didn't I do it? Cut that tail quite short. Lock off, and now we're going to do the cheekies. And now we're going to do a poppy red for the lips. So I've just brought in a lovely Christmas poppy red I want to use. So you, Pinky Winky, get out of the way. Fold you up later. Bring in my lovely poppy red. Okay. Lock, itch. This comes through lovely. Far too much of it, but it's come through lovely. So again, I'll cut that short. This is only, if I can see back the front where it should go, I'll cut that short and say lock off. Right, so now I'm just doing his lips. And because I cut it short, it should disappear and have no tail end, yeah? Okay, so now I've done his lips. That's, you know, I mean, I know it's a bit of a pain in the arse, but you need to have these colours. So now we're going back to this, my favourite white, which lock off, whack that on. There it is. You know, there are quite a few people who'd love to know after 7 years how I keep my auto threader working. Because I knew even after 6 months, and some people don't. Right, so what are we doing now? We're doing his eye bobs, and then we're moving down to his icing on his legs. I could have made them even bigger, looking at it now. And then, oh, I was going to say without a dew, but it has stopped, I don't know why. Maybe I'd use 2 different whites. Anyway, if I catch hold of these ends now, can't seem to do it. Why can't I get there? Oh. There I am. Right, get rid of one. I gotta Get rid of this one. Oh no, that's that one. Get rid of this one. Thank you. Get rid of that eye bob one. Thank you. Oh, didn't quite do it. Get rid of it again. And I can see over here, I've got to turn my tweezers around. I can see there, I saw that I had something on his eyeballs. Now we're going to carry on, because we're going to do the icing on his sleeves and his feet. Oh, absolutely loving it. That has come out so well. I hope you've used that block way of turning, because it is coming out really, really well. Really, really well. I'm very happy with that. Ooh. So, coming to a big bit, so need to stop camera, yeah. So, to continue this on now, we've done this guy, my gingery thread is still here, ready to go in, you know, in the same way. Lock it out, whack it in, and get rid of it. I hope that your people that may have the same machine as me, oh, that didn't work, I cut it the wrong place. Let's do that again. So, whack it in, whack it round, whack it up, whack it down, bring it down, blang, 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 into the holder, and then whack it through the needle, cut off the excess, bring out whatever you need. Now, people who watch me using this MC50, do you know me? MC15000, this is now called a quilt maker now, because I've upgraded from what I had originally. This is 7 years old, yeah, and 7 years straight. I wouldn't say straight. I had a problem with it within the first 6 months, and I fixed it. I fixed it myself. I did not go to anyone to help me, and I fixed it myself. I had a problem with the needle threader, and I have never had a problem with it ever since. It works, it works, it works. Because now I know how to control it. So, you know, if someone is like, well, I get one of those, but my middle thread never works. Well, there's a bit of thing going on there. Right, so get out of my lock stitch. Don't want that. The next thing I want to do is add a piece of felt over the top, which is going to be big enough to cover the entire thing that we want to do. But however, we don't want to do it that way up. We're not turning this inside out. No. So we need to turn the hoop over, yeah. Oh, you know, and cut any, well, it's up to you. I just trim any sticky up threads that are getting on my nerves, get rid of them, because this is all going to be encompassed by something else. That can stay in there a bit, don't care, right? And so there, now, this back piece, I want to make sure covers. No, it's not. And is it not? And why won't it not? No, I don't think it's big enough. I don't think it's big enough. So, I used to make this gingerbread man a lot thinner. Oh, even if I do, yeah. Even if I use a big piece like this, which is very hard over here, but I might as well use my fabric scissors and say, well, that's huge. That's definitely going to cover it, isn't it? So now what I want is a bit of painter's tape, or it's paper tape, or what we call in the UK freezer tape, yeah? It's made of paper. I only want to put a bit top and bottom, because other than that, it isn't going to go anywhere. So a bit of felt on the back, get rid of all my accomplishments. I have got my ginger thread back under my, back under my needle, and plonk. I need to walk around the room and do it, but I don't. Yeah. Focus that back under there and go, hello, do you mind? And as you can see, if you can see through the camera, you can see it's a bit of a skew, but it covers everything, doesn't it? Alright, so my next thing to do is, I want to do a smile. And then I want to do the out stitch. Right, so let's just start. Not his smile, his chin, to be honest. But I don't mind if his chin in this occurrence goes through to the other side, which it will do, but then that's a pinpoint in the middle too. So now it's going to do the outside stitch, which is going to hold it all together. Now my machine says completed, so I can take it off the hoop. I will switch it over and look at the back of the hoop. And first off, yeah, I don't know why, but I've got a few stragglers that I don't want. So I'll get rid of them. Yeah. Then I'll get rid of the paper bits that just held that down for 5 minutes. And put that one, actually, unfortunately got held under the damn stitches, which is annoying. But naturally I will get rid of that, and get rid of the top bit. Screw that, put in the bin, and then the next thing is for me to unleash the hoop. Okay, take my magnets off, pop up my hoop, take the bit out, and let's go to the table now to see what we do with him. Oh, still finding, yeah, I got eagle eye, still finding bits that need to be cut. Right, okay, let's go to the other side and finish him off. Okay, so having finished this off, you know, we got our back bit. I still got a bit of paper tape. I will get this out. It's only a bit of painter's tape. If I bring it up close, it's just a bit of painter's tape that I will wheedle out of that stitch line by hook or by crook. Yeah, just a bit of painter's tape. There should not be any other involvement. And obviously we can work from the front. Now I am not going to use pinking shears. I'm going to use straight cutting shears because we don't need to do anything different. So literally 1/8 of an inch, and I do this very, very, very carefully. Okay, in fact I'm better off going around and get rid of some out of my way. So very carefully I've been there, and now I am going in and out and in and out and around, and I may come back to make it even more nice, yeah, but I am going in and out all of the stitching that we've done until I get to the top bit. Now when I get to the top bit, we need to keep this lovely sparkly top bit on it, but we need to get rid of the excess felt. So it's like a case of get your scissors in there without cutting, bend the top bit back. I do not want to cut my ribbon, so in some respects from the top, yeah, I'm just going to cut that off for the sake of it, and go to the back because equally it is the same from the back. So I'm just going to snip in, and from the back I want to equally be as careful around that topping, yeah. Oh, and I also wanted, which I didn't get, which I'm going to have to do from this side, is to just, yeah, cut in and get rid of that, because last thing I want to do is to cut my ribbon off. So we will have to come back and look at this with a more scrutable eye. So now I'm going to continue my 1/8 of an inch cut and out and get rid of anything I don't want. I don't want to cut my stitch in naturally. I want to keep it a nice 1/8 of an inch as I do it, but I do want it to be there we go, right, quite up into his crutch, and come back down and just round his foot. Now I got him. All of that lot can go to one side. Yeah, and there he is. That's a plain back, obviously. There he is. And as you will, I just play with odd bits to make him as best as he can be, right? So at the end of the day, there he is. One side plain, the other side accomplished, yeah. But I will show you. There's more. Every time I look at it, I think, oh, I could do a better shape there. Got to remember, at the end of the day, this is going to end up on a tree, on your Christmas tree, isn't it? And you don't want to go too much, because if you do, still see some up there. If you go too mad, you will spoil it. Because at the end of the day, it is only, you know, a little gingerbread boy to put on a tree. I am going to show you, I'm going to make the back of this because I want to do one for my grandson Finley. So I will make this again, not show you the front, but show you the back first, and then show you it as it looks like when I finish it. Thank you very much.